Hi everyone, my name's Chi, and in this video I plan to talk about some of the suits that I pulled from the Hell event, Sadness in the Lost Country. Actually, this is my fourth time trying to record this video.
And that pisses me off.
So like the first two times, I spoke for over 50 minutes and I was like, I'm not about to edit 50 minutes worth of content. Oh my god. No. And the universe said no because I was so busy when I actually did record those videos. So I couldn't get around to editing or completing the editing that I started. And then the third time around, which was just not too long ago, I recorded. I was speaking. My recording software crashed on me and it didn't let me know that it crashed. So I was just talking all happy and stuff, you know, thinking things are happening when things actually, in fact, were not happening. So yeah, this is the last try. If on my fourth time this does not work out, I would just finally accept that the universe just does not want me to be great, does not want me to talk about this event, and does not want you guys to get a new video. So yeah, if you're seeing this, I prevailed, and for 2 seconds the universe said, I'll stop pulling on your lace front so you can be great. So yeah, I'll get into talking about the suits. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first suit I'll be talking about is called Neon Bubbles. It's the recharge suit and it's cute as hell. Like, this is such a cute suit. It takes obvious inspiration from Bubbles. So it's just a cute, fun, whimsical suit, and I'm actually in love with this suit. This suit's so cute. I love how much movement it has, and I love it. But we're trying to be brief, so I'll talk about the things that I really do like. So I really like the sheer top half of the dress. So I like the sleeves and the collar. I love it so much. I also like the skirt portion of the dress as well. It's very fluffy and frilly, and I just love that. It feels like it has so much movement too. And I like that both parts of those use more of a sheer fabric, whereas the corset has like a completely different fabric, and that it has a slight contrast to it because it's a different color altogether. So I like that. I also like how reflective the dress is too. Like, if you turn Nikki different ways, like, it'll shine different lights, and the most prominent color that it shines other than blue is pink, and I think that's really interesting. I also really like that there are water droplets all over the dress, and they almost mimic like little gems, and I love that. I don't know, that's like a really cute detail, and I really appreciated that. I also really like the frilly socks on this. I don't know, usually I don't like sock items, but in this case I appreciate frilly socks. On the suit as a whole, I really like the blue hair. I think it's really cute. Normally I wouldn't really care for this hairstyle because we have a few similar. I'll insert a photo of one that I think is very similar to this hair look in general, but because this hairstyle is blue, I feel like it gives new life to this old played out hairstyle, and I think it's really cute. Also, I like the pink bows contrast with it. So yeah, overall I really like the color scheme of this dress. I like the theme of this dress, and I think it's just a really fun and cute and whimsical suit. And yeah, I'm really into it. In terms of the recolor, I don't like the recolor as much, even though it's in more of a color scheme that I like, because I really like pink colors. I don't know, I feel like it doesn't have as much contrast as the other dress does, because the whole dress is pink compared to where in the other suit the top part and the skirt part were pink, and then the corset portion took on like more of a white color. I really appreciate the contrast in the main suit. Also, the hair for this one is kind of boring. It's too similar to that one hairstyle that I mentioned earlier. And I don't know, we have so many blonde hairstyles, like pigtails or like space bonds like this, so I'm not that into it. I think the suit's okay in comparison to the main suit, but I ultimately like the main suit a lot better. I also really want to mention that even though the concept is not exactly the same as crystals like the other two suits that I'll talk about later, I really do appreciate that they chose a bubble concept, because bubbles, even though they're not the same as crystals, they're very similar in the sense that they can reflect light and that they are transparent, kind of like crystals. Whoever thought about this or went with this design choice is very clever, I think. And I don't know if they really were thinking that way, but even if they weren't, I'll give them their props, I'll give them their flowers, because honestly, everyone wants to feel smarter than they actually are. So yeah. So those are my opinions on the recharge. So now I'll go on to talk about the silver tiered suit. So the next suit I'll be talking about is called Distant Night in Tears. This suit is a nice and elegant suit, slightly simpler than its gold counterpart, but I mean, this suit is still nice. I personally am just not that into it. I will have to say I don't dig it that much. I'm not that into it. It's okay, but Yeah, I'll talk about the things I do like, because I feel like there's a lot of things that I should like about this suit. I like aspects of the suit a lot. I just don't think it's executed that well, in my opinion. But that's just me. Just to get it out of the way, I don't care for the stockings, the shoes, the gloves. Those are all items I don't really care about. Even the hairpiece. I think the hairpiece is kind of simple. So I'm like, meh, I don't care.
We don't care.
So the dress I feel like is a really nice dress. It has a slight ombre to it, like a slight gray ombre, and it fades to black towards the end of the dress. It has like a pseudo crystal corset which cinches in that waist, and I think that's really nice. Following that, there are like cascading crystals all throughout the dress, which kind of have like a rainy effect. It looks like the dress is raining, and I think that's really cool.
Rain on me.
There's a great slit, which, I mean, we love slits. We do love slits in this channel. So far, like, I should like the suit. Like, the things I talked about, I should like. Because I like the color scheme that they went with. I don't know. I don't know if I really like the ombre all that much. Yeah, I don't think I do. But I do like how decked out in gems this suit is. Like, the dress, it's already decked out, and then she comes with a lot of accessories. So she has like a beautiful necklace that have crystals all over it, and like pretty dangly earrings that also have big gems in it. She has like a hairpiece, which is okay. I'm not that into the hairpiece, to be honest. And then I forgot to mention on the dress, she has like a back part that's like a cape but made out of jewelry, and I think that's really cool. It's like a back necklace, like a backless.
I'm confused.
Never mind, I'm gonna stop. But yeah. Oh, also the hair's very simple too. I feel like the hair's nice. It's like an updo. I do like the color they chose, and also I like how some of their hair strands that like frame her face. I think that's nice. Overall, I feel like I should like the suit. Like, there's a lot of things they do right, but I don't know if I like the execution all that much. The dress is okay. It kind of reminds me of Ursula. Like, I don't know why. The bottom of it kind of reminds me of like Ursula's tail, or like Ursula's like tentacles. I feel like that's so weird. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of Ursula's tentacles from like The Little Mermaid, and I don't know why. I can't tell you why, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just not that into this dress. I think it's okay. I do, but yeah, I'm not that into it though. But I do think they do a lot of things right, and there's a lot of things I'd like to see in future suits that are incorporated in this. I'm just not that into it. As for the recolor, I definitely hate this. Like, I hate the color they chose with. Like, what? It feels like they want to use a brown color, but it's like not even fully brown. I don't even know what this color is. I hate it. I do.
I think the word I'm looking for is ew. She's horrible.
I'm glad that they changed the cursor color to an amber color, but still, that couldn't save this suit. Yeah, I don't like the color choice. And if I said I didn't like the ombre in the last suit, I definitely hate it in this one. Like, the ombre is a little more obvious for me on this one. I just don't like it. I really don't like it. And I don't like her gloves. It looks like her gloves are dirty. I don't like that. I really I'm not digging it. I am happy to get like the accessories though. I do like the amber crystals, so I'm excited to get the necklace and the earrings from this, and even the hairpiece. But yeah, other than that, I'm not feeling it. Nope. I do not like this. But I do like the hair though. We're getting a lot of red hairstyles, and I feel like I've manifested this for us, so you're welcome.
Huh? What? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because I noticed like before this year, like I was just like, oh, we don't have that many red hairstyles. But now I feel like we have plenty of red hairstyles. I'm just hoping I don't get tired of them. So overall, both suits are okay. Like, both suits are simple and they're nice and elegant, but I personally don't like the main color. I really dislike the recolor. Like, I heavily dislike it. But yeah, so now I'll go into talking about the final suit. So the last suit I'll be talking about is called Rainbow Tears.
Ladies and gentlemen, her.
This suit is just a beautiful, beautiful suit. Like, it's the star of the show. This suit is just amazing, and in comparison to the last suit, which was much simpler, this one's just wild. And the other suit just can't compete where it can't compare. Like, this is like the difference between like a really hype anime intro versus like the other suits, kind of like the ending song that is like the cool down. So yeah, I think this suit's really cool and really great, and I love it. In all So far in all 3 attempts, I feel like I failed to like explain why I like the suit. I really have had the hardest time because I just don't know how to put it into words. I think the suit's a lot, and I love that about this. Like, it's very ostentatious. It's very like grand and fanciful. I can't say that word. Fanciful. I'm just gonna put up the word. But yeah, it's very fancy and very like, just, I don't know, just like so big and just, you know. So yeah, so right now I'll go into talking about things I really like about the suit. So this suit takes on a pink color scheme with accents of purple here and there. This suit is very big and grand, and I love it. When I initially saw the teasers for this suit and that really fancy preview video that they always do, like the CGI one, this dress immediately reminded me of the dresses from the Barbie movies. So it kind of reminded me of a hybrid between the Barbie Pegasus dress in that movie and then the Barbie Swan Lake dress in that respective movie. To me, it just made sense when I was like thinking of a cross between those 2 dresses. Like, this would be the result almost. Let me know if you agree with me in the comments. But anyway, this suit is just very pretty, very decked out, like gems, crystals everywhere. So the dress itself is really nice and pretty. Like, it's very fantasy-esque. So I'll talk about the skirt part of it first, because for me that's my favorite part. The skirt part, it's like you have a full skirt, like a full round skirt, but then at the front part, like someone like used scissors and like hacked away at it, but they did a really neat job, you know. It's almost like she has like a little tent for her legs. It's almost like a little tent, and I kind of love that. I like the high-low aspect of the dress. I also like that they paired high knees with this dress too. I've always liked that combination, so that's nice. On the skirt part of it, like, it has like these little panels, like that kind of reminded me of like flower petals almost. They have like almost like a holographic quality to them. Like, they're sheer, but they also have like holographic like little triangles and like shapes all over them that kind of appear after like light shone on them a little bit, depending on where you turn the dress. So I think that's very interesting and fun. There's a big train on the dress too. It has like beautiful patterns and also big light purple gems all over, and I think it's just gorgeous. It's yeah, and I feel like that just gives so much flair and attitude to this dress, which is just great. Around the waist of it, there are crystals all around it, and it looks like there are crystals growing out of her waist, and I think that's so cool. The corset portion of this dress, even though it doesn't have as many gems as the rest of the dress does, the center part of the corset almost looks like a disco ball, in the sense that like when you turn it, like different panels of glass or whatever that material is kind of shines depending on where the light is, and that's kind of like a common theme with this dress, and I think that's really nice and really cool. She has big sleeves that are kind of bulbous in the top part of the sleeve, and then going down, it kind of shares that flower petal panel type situation that is in the skirt too. That's cool. She has a necklace that is a darker purple than like I think the darkest purple that you can find on this dress, and I think that's a nice contrast to the pinks of the dress and even some of the lighter purples that you can find in the dress as well. Moving on to the socks, I think again I really like that they use high knees with this. I feel like for me I like a short skirt and high knee situation. I don't know why, I've always liked that. So yeah, and take a moment to peep the shoes. She said, I don't care if I nearly fall over and snap my ankles. I'm gonna look tall and I'm gonna look supermodel-esque. Like, I love that. Yeah, they're sky high heels and I love them. Again, they share like that holographic reflective like aspect to them in the heel, and I think that's really cool. I'm not gonna lie though, I feel like the heels make her legs look a little awkward. Like, her stance look a little bit awkward. I don't know if it's just me, but like they're too tall, and they really do look like if she was real, she'd topple over. She really would topple over. But I don't know, I really do appreciate the shoes. I do like them like a lot. So yeah, moving on to the hair. The hair is gorgeous, very similar to other aspects of the dress. It also shares like that holographic reflective quality to it. They mostly achieve this through multicolored highlights. So the base color of the hair is blonde, but all throughout the hair there are like purple, pink, and blue highlights all over. It just looks like her hair is also like crystalline almost. It's just really cool. I think that's a really cool quality to it. Yeah, and I really appreciate that. And then on top of her head, she has a big pink crystal on her crown. I think that's a little like much, especially because it's like a baby crown. I usually hate those, but I don't know. I think I appreciate this on this suit because I just appreciate this suit like a lot. I just like how expensive and just like how gaudy this suit kind of is. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but I just like things that I normally wouldn't like on other suits. I kind of just like it on this suit just because it's this suit. Like, this is that girl. Like, you know, someone who can like pull off something that's hella ugly and make it super cute. Like, I feel like for me, that's this dress.
That's that on that. That's that girl. There she is.
I don't know if anyone else agrees with me, but that's definitely where I stand. You cannot stop talking about this dress until you talk about the wings. Like, the wings are just whoa. Like, I did not ever think I'd say, like, in this game we have crystal wings. Like, whoa.
Can I get a whoa? Whoa! Can I get another whoa? Whoa! Give me another one. Whoa! Call the ambulance. Whoa!
They even have like a little halo effect over it. They just shine and sparkle. They also have that holographic shapes that kind of move as you move the wings. Kind of similar to like the panels on the skirt part of the dress too. I don't know, they're just really cool. Again, they're very ostentatious. They're really like just crazy looking, but not crazy looking, but like just they're a lot. They're excessive, but they're great and I love them. But I'm not gonna lie, I will probably have a hard time styling with these. Like, they're not very practical, and I mean, we don't play this game and get all these crazy suits to be practical or anything, but like I can't realistically see myself ever styling with these. If I do, like, it'd be very rare. So I think this is more just to hoard off in my collection, but I think the wings are really cool, and like you can't make this suit without the wings, you know what I mean? So yeah. Also, I feel like I'll have a hard time styling with the hair as well, because I don't know, I've seen other people do it, but for me personally, I feel like I'll have a hard time styling with this hair because I feel like it's pretty and it has a specific look, so I feel like I have to adhere to like a specific feel and vibe of it too. But I mean, it's not that deep. This is a dress-up game for funsies. So yeah. But before I move on, I also want to talk about the makeup briefly. So we get makeup in this suit, and like the makeup for this is very subdued. I noticed in the previews and the PVs, like the makeup stood out a lot more, and in this one you can't really tell all that much. Like the makeup's very like minimal and subdued. It's okay. Like the makeup really just gives me nothing, but that's okay. You know, we'll try again for next time. I'm not that into it, I'm not gonna lie. You can barely tell like it's there, and it's very minimal. Like, so yeah, the makeup gives me nothing.
I'll pull out energy like go. It was nothing.
I'll go through and show you guys like how they look on the different skin tones. They're not that showy on the lighter two skin tones, but you can see them a lot more on the darker two. So yeah, there's that. So that's pretty much my review on this suit. As for the recolor, so I would love to talk about the recolor for this suit, but unfortunately I just do not have it. And I'm so sad about it. It actually upsets me because I just don't have the recolor. I'm very upset because I really want the hair for the recolor. Like, as I mentioned, like I feel like I'll have a hard time restyling with this hair personally, especially because I like to use the darker skin tones, and I don't know, for me, I just don't like how it looks in the darker skin tones. That's just a personal thing and a personal preference. But yeah, so I really wanted the dark multicolor, but the universe said no. And my wallet's saying no. Also, I'm just being really stingy because I don't want to spend so many diamonds, because I've already spent so many diamonds to get this freaking suit. Like, so I can't help but not want to be stubborn because to get this whole suit, it took me 210 pulls, and I did the math, and excluding like the discounted event currency and then the stuff I got from the recharge, that would come out to like 2,500 diamonds. And I'm just like, whoa, that's a hefty amount. So like, even though I got the discounted and like some of the recharge stuff, I was still putting in like at least 20,000 diamonds. So that's a hefty amount. That's a lot. So yeah, and I'm just like, okay, I like drawed 40 more times to see if I could get the little memory egg or the designer egg or whatever it's called, and I cannot get it. So that means I can't get the recharge, and I'm very upset. And I'm trying to figure out how to like mine or like reconstruct for the recharge, like using the little like reconstructing like the little egg thingies, but I cannot navigate that because I do not know how to figure that out. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't, and it's just, can you tell I'm getting annoyed? Like, it's irritating for me because I really want this suit. I want all of this suit. I saw someone that I follow on Instagram who pulled like 800 times to get the whole thing, and I was just like, I already have majority of the suit. I should be happy with what I have because I am not down bad enough to pull 800 times. That's 600 more times for me. How many times, if you multiply that by, that's almost like 100,000 diamonds if you do the math. I'm not that down bad. I don't want the suit that bad, but I kind of do because I'm greedy and I want the suit because like it just looks so pretty. I really do like the hair. Like the hair is very attractive to me, and at the same time, like the overall like color scheme and the overall theme for that suit just screams to me. Like the main suit color, it kind of gives me like an approachable magical figure who's here to save the day, you know? Like, you know where their loyalties lie. With the suit's recolor, it takes on a darker color scheme that has more purples and even blues here and there. Like with that suit, it's very mysterious. You don't know where her loyalties lie. She seems like she can be ambiguously good, but also ambiguously bad. And I like that. I don't know why. I like suits and just things that look like you don't know what they're gonna choose. They might surprise you and be good one day, but the next day they'll stab you in the back and be bad. So I want that suit. I want that suit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm in a weird little pickle, but we'll see. So anyway, those are my thoughts on these suits. If you've watched up to this point, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. And also, if you've been waiting on this video, or if you're like, I wonder what her thoughts are, here they are. And sorry to make you wait. I know by the time I upload this video, the event will already be over. But yeah, if you can, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. So let me know which suit is your favorite. If you participated, how many diamonds you spent, because you know I spent too much. You know I went overboard, but anyway. But I know there are people who probably spent more, people who probably spent less. And if you got the recolor, how'd you get it? Did you do it by pulling, or did you get it by reconstructing the little memory egg thingies? Also, I'll address this in a later video. But I also want to thank you guys for 100 subscribers. Like, whoa, I didn't think we'd get here so soon. So thanks. So yeah, thank you. I'll give you a proper thank you later. But for now, thank you so much. And thank you so much for watching my content and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate that you guys are willing to watch me. So I hope you continue to do so. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a beautiful evening, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.